Hello, beautiful people. Just wanted to come on and give a quick little update about what's been transpiring since the last time that I was on here. You guys, God is so good. And God's spirit, connecting with yourself and with God and being led by God and source and spirit and your angels. Last time I was talking about how it all worked out. I got my rent paid and etc. Since then, I've been letting God lead me. He led me to get a job at Sprouts, and then I got another job shortly, like a couple days after that, before I accepted the offer. And what happened was it was for a property management position. I have a multitude of skills, and you guys know that I'm a coach on the side. But right now, my main objective is to become steady financially. More importantly, steady my alignment with God, source spirit, letting Him lead me to what it is that I'm here to do on this earth, and that's to serve others. So, so I got a job at a property management place and a property management, apartment complex doing property management. I went there all dressed up. This was yesterday and everything. And I met the owner, and the owner was like, "Oh, I didn't have any idea that you were coming." Went, and he acted like he didn't have any idea that I was coming. We talked at length first, then he showed me the property. And then, in the end, he was like, "Well, what you need to do is you need to talk to the agency and ask them to send you over my resume. Send me over your resume, and then we'll take it from there. This is basically an interview." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, they told me that I was being assigned here." And he was like, "Well, I don't know if you've dealt with them or not before. I've dealt with them before, and this is how it's always been done." And I was just like, it felt a little strange, but at any rate, I was like, okay. So, prior to that, the process was for me to accept the position. And so I left a message with the person that I deal with there, letting her know that the gentleman stated that I needed to, have them send my resume over, and then he will vet me and see if I'm somebody that he wants for the property. He needed to talk to his sister and everything like that. And along the whole process, he kept talking to me about the person that was there before, that she, maybe whatever transpired between them two got him in a state of where he doesn't trust, because it had nothing to do with me. I'm very professional and I know my stuff. I asked him qualifying questions within my own self too, as far as not qualifying me, but qualifying, showing how I qualify for the position, the units, software, everything. So he knew that I was qualified. It's just that maybe I wasn't qualified person wise, if that makes sense, without trying to say something that's not necessarily even necessary to state. So, the lady called me and she was very upset, what was happening. And she asked me to tell her detail by detail what transpired, which I did. I gave her blow by blow from the time that I got there. I walked the property for 5 minutes because I wanted to make sure that it was also a place that I wanted to be at too. Because the way that I'm moving right now, God is having me move in a way to where things not only serve the people that I'm serving, but they have to serve me first too. It needs to be in alignment with where I am at this point in time in my life. And I believe that maybe this message or this video is for people who are walking that way too. Because if we can talk to ourselves, walk in a way where we want to attract the things that we desire, or for a better word of it, if we identify in a way meaning for me, identity includes the way that I behave, the way that I perceive things, the way that I act, the way that I embody life. So I expect that in the things, events, people, I expect that to be all encompassed, if that makes sense. So, um, it was a blessing really in disguise, because if I was to work at a place where I wasn't being honored, then I'm not honoring myself. Then I'm not walking in the way that I desire to live my life. Therefore, I'm just kind of putting on airs just to go and have a job or whatever have you. So everything's working out for my greatest good and highest good. And I believe that it's working out for your greatest and highest good too. It's it's a time where we are no longer just doing things for the sake of doing things. And if you resonate with this, you know exactly where I'm coming from. You know that walking in alignment with what your truth is for you, regardless of your situation and circumstances, because those can change in an instance. It can change in an instance. And I'm serious when I say that. And I know that the truth of who I am and the truth of who maybe you are on this other end is always first and foremost. Maybe I'm the encouragement for you to walk into the alignment of your true self in a way, if that makes sense. So, I just want to give you some encouragement. I want to express to you that you are deserving and that you are loved, not only by God, source spirit, and your angels and spirit guides, but also by me too. I love you guys. I love and appreciate everybody on the other end of this, and actually in the whole world, because I think that if we don't have love for each other, then what's the use of it? What's the use of life? And love is the highest form of gratitude. It's the highest form of, so I'm sending you guys so much love. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you listening here. And I hope that you've gained something out of this, because I really want, you to live your best life. Live the best life for you, not necessarily from what a person is saying in a video or something that you saw on the screen or according to your brother or your sister or your mother, your aunt. The best life for you within your soul and within your spirit. You are continue to walk in being led into your steady life. And steadiness means a lot of different things for a lot of different people. For me, steadiness is my alignment with God. Steadiness is my stability. Steadiness is the way that I behave, the way that I act, the way I perceive things, my mental capacity. Life can be as good as we would like it to be if we allow it. I think I said this before, we got to get our stinking thinking out the way in order for things to shift and change in our lives sometimes. Sometimes it's not necessarily about what somebody's done or what the world has shown us, because ultimately we live for ourselves. And I pray that your connection to God's source spirit increases and strengthens as you continue to walk in alignment with yourself. So until next time, you guys be blessed, and I will see you in the next one.